U.S. President Donald Trump is expected to announce curbs on American firms doing business with the Cuban military and tighter rules on travel to the island today. The move will mark the start of a program to significantly roll back an era of outreach under his predecessor, Barack Obama.
The policy change is expected to institute a broad prohibition on financial transactions with companies controlled by Cuba's communist government. According to a draft, the U.S. administration will seek to promote a stable, prosperous and free country by ensuring that U.S. funds are not channeled to what it calls a regime that has failed to meet the most basic requirements of a free and just society. This was the recent interaction between a Democratic lawmaker and the United States Treasury Secretary.
Particularly my state of Georgia, we export over $78 billion in agriculture. And of course, there are other items besides agriculture that we'd love to be able to export just 90 miles away. But it seems the administration wants to go in the opposite direction there.
We are researching, we are spending some time discussing the Cuba policy. That's under review.
For US-based companies like the Starwood Group that owns Marriott Hotels, the new policy could mean the cancellation of its special government license obtained last year that allowed it to sign a deal with the business arm of the Cuban military. The new policy could also mean Americans would have to revert to applying for a special license to travel to the island. Americans reportedly make up between 7 and 15% of total visits to the island, with some local businesses reporting that a majority of their sales are to tourists from the United States. The U.S. embargo with Cuba remains firmly in place and can only be removed through an act of Congress, which increasingly seems unlikely under the Trump administration and Republican control of both houses of Congress. Sherman Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.